This is Ecclesiastes 44:19. Abraham was a great father of many people, and glory was there none like unto him, who kept the law of the Most High, and was in covenant with him. He established the covenant in his flesh, and when he was proved, he was found faithful. Therefore he assured him by an oath that he would bless the nations in his seed, and that he would multiply him as the dust of the earth.
Right, and that's the seed of Israel. Because the Black Lives Native Indians, we the most populated people in the whole entire world. Go ahead.
And exalt his seed as the stars, and cause them to inherit from sea to sea, and from the river unto the utmost part of the land. With Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake, the blessing of all men. He got
the same covenant. From Abraham to Isaac received that same covenant. Okay? And it's only given it to the Israelites. Because through Abraham, which is the Hebrew, gave it to Isaac, from Isaac to Jacob, and Jacob became Israel, which consists of the Israelites. He brought forth the 12 tribes of Israel. That was the seed that the covenant was given to Abraham. We're speaking on the Israelites down the line. Go ahead.
And the covenant.
Right, and the covenant. Is that it?
And made it rest upon the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him as in his blessing, and gave him an heritage, and divided his portions among the 12 tribes that he parted.
Right, I spoke too soon. Okay, give me Psalms 119 and 9.
This is Psalms 119 and 9.
Right.
Withal shall a young man cleanse his way, by taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Right, what's the word? Go ahead.
With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not wander from thy commandments.
Right, the commandments. The commandments is a big part, okay? Even though we can't follow all the commandments out the Bible, you know, being in this society, in this kingdom, we can't do all of our Sabbath services like we want to, or our high holy days, you know. Keep going.
Thy word have I hid in mine heart, and I might not sin against thee.
Right.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, teach me thy statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth.
Right, the judgment of the Most High. What's the judgments? If a homosexual, if two men have sex with each other, they get killed. That's the judgment. Okay, that's why we're supposed to know those things. Which that goes into that goes into under the slide of the moral law. Because the moral law is knowing something right from wrong. If we never knew right from wrong, how do we know what we're supposed to be doing? Like getting tattoos, which consists of the civil law. Okay? That's it?
I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts.
Right, that's it. Give me John 17 and 17.
This is John 17 and 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Right. Thy word is truth.
Right. It keeps speaking on this word. This word is the Bible. Okay? Go ahead.
And as thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world.
Right. Go ahead.
And for their sakes I sanctify myself, and as that they also might be sanctified through the truth.
Right, and that they is speaking on Israel, but specifically it's speaking on the 1/3, because we the ones who was chosen out of Israel. Go ahead. Because the Lord always have favorites in everything he do. Go ahead.
Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word.
Right. The ones who gonna believe on Yahweh. That's it on that. Give me Isaiah 34 and 16. We always supposed to follow after the law, statutes, commandments, because the Most High came and told us this. Okay? Yahweh, he came and told us. That's why he came on the scene, right through the prophecies. Okay? In the whole book.
This is Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Right.
No one of these shall fail.
Right. None of these prophecies shall fail. Okay? Go ahead.
None shall want her mate.
I mean, this Bible can't compare to no other Bible. No other Bible, no other book in the world can compare to this book.
For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Right, through the Spirit of the Most High has gathered the elect. Through the Spirit of the Most High has gathered this whole coming of the GMS camps and all the brothers around through this book. Go ahead.
And he hath cast a lot for them, and his hand
And
hath
he gave us a specific duty to do. That's our lot. Go ahead.
and his hand hath divided it unto them by line.
Right.
They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall
Right.
they dwell therein.
We always gonna have this book. We first it was scrolls, and then even back then they were still books. Paul's letters, they was epistles, and then they was changed into a book, and they was put all in one. So it said we will still have this from generation to generation. We can't get around it. Okay. Now give me Numbers 15 to 38.
Numbers 15 and 38.
Now this is that was just a little outline that we always supposed to keep these law, statutes, commandments. Okay, we're gonna get into the orders of what the Most High told the men, us men who in this truth is Israel as a whole, men, but what we supposed to be doing specifically, as far as being a man. Go ahead.
This is Numbers 15 and 38.
Mm-hmm.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Right.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments
Right.
throughout their garments throughout their generations,
Mm-hmm.
and that they put upon the fringe of the borders of ribbon and blue.
Right. That's what we wear on the highways and byways, and not even just in the highways and byways, because in the ancient world we wore them everywhere. Go ahead.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Right, so we gotta have these garments on with the fringes to remind us of the commandments. That's how important the commandments is that was given to us. Go ahead.
And do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes,
Right, going after all these other philosophies. Go ahead.
and not after which ye use to go a horn,
Mm-hmm.
that ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God.
Right, and no other God. Go ahead. That's it?
No one more.
No.
I am
So, where you at?
40.
Okay,
Went to 40?
Go ahead. Keep going.
I am the Lord your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your power. I am the Lord your power.
That's it? Alright, Ezekiel 44:17.
Ezekiel
44:17.
Ezekiel 44, verse 17. And it shall come to pass that when they enter in at the gates of the inner court, they shall be clothed with linen garments.
Right, the gates. That's speaking on the highways and byways. Okay, when we out here prophesying this truth, those is the gates that it's speaking on. Right now, today. Go ahead.
And no wool shall come upon them,
Mm-hmm.
whilst they minister in the gates of the inner court and within.
Right, so we can't go out with woolly garments, with a wool garment on. That was an order. Okay, we get into nothing but order that the Lord gave the men. That's it. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 11. Because you call yourself an Israelite man, you got to know the steps and the process and the duties of a man, of a real man, not the man that they teach in this damn society. Okay, shaving your beards is a man. Okay, having 20 different, even though it's a righteous thing that we can have more than one woman, but in this society, we having 100,000, we basically being whore models. Okay, you ain't marrying none of them. You sleeping with the foul woman anyway, so them not even your fucking wives. You're right, you committing adultery. That's the number one thing that these goddamn rappers push out is
Sleeping with other men.
right. I can take your girl
That's
and all
the
that
best
type of shit. Like that's the biggest thing. That's the new hype is taking another man's wife.
I could give them power or something.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 22 and 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together.
Right. So That's just plain and simple. No wool.
Mixed garments.
What's the other stuff? Wool, polyester,
cotton,
and cotton all together. Okay.
That's all the clothes nowadays.
Right.